The whimpers and the terrified look in her eyes could make a grown man cry.
She had been hit by a car. Her leg, it obviously had some severe injuries.
Two young women who saw the puppy get hit brought her here to bark. State law requires all shelters to hold animals in their facility for at least 3 days. That's to give owners a chance to retrieve their lost pets.
This is why we would waive the 3 days and have a rescue group work with us. And what they're going to be doing is instantly take this dog to their vet.
Bark isn't violating the state's 3-day hold law because the city has an ordinance that allows them to waive that law, but only for animal rescue groups. Bark Director David Intencio says the odds of this little girl surviving are much better with a rescue group.
I mean, I have a young female puppy right here that got hit by a car, and I have somebody that can work with us. I'll take that choice.
Get this, now the rescue group will be the one paying this puppy's vet bill, not taxpayers. Atencio says every time he waives the 3-day hold for a rescue group, it saves tax dollars and frees up more space at Bark. That means other dogs and cats have a better shot at being adopted instead of euthanized.
It is a win-win for everybody. Most importantly, it's a win for the dog and for the cat.
But we would never ever keep an injured dog here just because it's on the stray hold, if we had a rescue group to take it.
Minda Harris oversees the Montgomery County Animal Shelter. Like Bark, this shelter adopted an ordinance that allows them to waive the 3-day hold for rescue groups.
The rescue groups are very good about returning the dog when the owner shows up.
It, of course, leaves a space for another animal to come in.
The 3-day hold is also waived for animal rescue groups here at Pasadena Animal Control. Doing that enables the shelter to save tax money and more lives, according to the shelter's general manager.
I mean, we work with so many that are just solid gold, just solid gold.
But here at the Harris County Animal Control Shelter, the 3-day hold policy is never waived, not even for rescue groups.
It's required by law. It's for Harris County, but we can't do it.
A Fox 26 employee with a hidden camera is here with Basset Buddies Rescue Group member Terry Drennan. She's picked up more than a dozen Basset hounds from the Harris County Animal Shelter after the 3-day hold is lifted.
No matter the circumstance, you just can't really make any exceptions on.
At this time, we can't, no.
The dog pictured here is the reason Drennan contacted Fox 26 Investigates. The dog has a huge gaping wound that's so disturbing we had to mask parts of the picture to show it to you.
You could tell she was in horrible pain. Just by her picture, her eye was bulging out.
Veterinarian Dr. Ruth Ainsworth says the dog smelled as bad as she looked.
It would have knocked you down had you not been used to seeing or smelling something like that.
After the 3-day hold had expired, Harris County let Terry take the dog, who in turn took it to Dr. Ainsworth.
It didn't seem to me that any kind of wound care had been performed. No, not even any sort of hydrotherapy, just running water over the wound.
Dr. Ainsworth says in her medical opinion, this dog received no medical treatment during her stay at the Harris County shelter.
It should have been at least given some sort of care. Minimum to me would have been antibiotics, pain management, wound care.
I can tell you that our shelter veterinarian treated that dog while it was here.
Dr. Dawn Blackmar is the director at Harris County Animal Control.
Granted, the wounds are ugly, but the pain was being managed.
Dr. Ainsworth had to euthanize the dog. If Harris County waived the 3-day hold like other shelters do, could this dog have been saved?
I think it's very likely she could have been. Whether the leg could have been salvaged is probably doubtful. But we could have amputated the limb.
Bark, the Montgomery County Animal Shelter, Pasadena, they waive the 3-day rule for our rescue group. Have you all ever considered doing that?
No.
Blackmar fears the rescue groups wouldn't return the animal if the rightful owner showed up during the 3-day hold. But shelters who waived the 3-day hold say rescue groups sign waivers agreeing to return the dog if the owner comes forward, and they've experienced no problems.
Technically, it's still our property for those 3 days.
Still, Dr. Blackmar is adamant about keeping the status quo.
It sounds like I would have to build a system to make sure that that works. So that's more bureaucracy that would have to be created to make sure that system works when what we have now is working.
Something disturbing happened less than 24 hours after we interviewed Blackmar. A basset hound Terry had told the shelter her rescue group would come and get was euthanized as soon as the 3-day hold was up.
So I feel like it's retaliation.
We returned to the shelter to find out why this dog was euthanized. Dr. Blackmar can't answer these questions for us?
Not available right now.
The shelter referred us to a Harris County spokesperson.
I mean, it was euthanized as soon as the 3-day hold was up. And we just want to know why that happened.
That spokesperson tells us they have no record of anyone putting a hold on this dog, so they euthanized it. Terry says she's rescued 18 basset hounds from Harris County, and nothing like this happened.
Before you would do this to a dog, why wouldn't you call the rescue group?
Because Harris County says it's not their policy to make calls to animal rescue groups. But many area shelters say calling rescue groups is a top priority because it saves so many lives. Want proof? Remember, Bark called a rescue group about this 4-month-old puppy. She was in awful shape and on the verge of being euthanized. One phone call, Bark says, saved this little girl's life. Randy Wallace, Fox 26, investigates.